been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 play.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Tamel Cuts, proud owner of Uppercuts Barbers Shop.
What's up, everybody? This is Lonnie Horn, proud owner of World Class Faders and World Class Stylist Barbershop and Salon.
You're watching another episode of For the Culture Podcast, going down every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Like my guy, that guy Rick would say, welcome. Oh, the clubhouse is officially open, Jack. Yo, y'all, happy Tuesday to everybody out there. We definitely want to start with that. So happy Tuesday. L Book.
Hey, happy Tuesday. I'm going to be honest with you. It's such a delay that I'm like, I really don't know when to talk. Let's figure this out. Jason, do you hear a delay back with us? Shake your head, yes or no. Do you hear a delay, Jay?
You know what I would do if I was you, L Book? I would probably hop out and come back.
Yeah, let me try that.
Yes, sir. And I'll keep this party going. Everybody, happy Tuesday. We are very happy to be a part of your Tuesday evening or late night, depending on where you are. Even if you're out there in Hawaii, it could be early evening. But y'all, like I said, we do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me see what I can do for you guys right now. Ooh, I know something I can do. Let's talk about. Oh, let me take this off. Bam. All right. As my partner gets back in here, we're gonna get something going. You don't like it too slow. That's too slow. That's too slow. No, where the good stuff at? Yes. L Book, you good? Don't know what it is. Mine's rocking.
Does anybody in the comments hear a repeat? Or does everything sound clean? I just want to make sure. All right. It's clean, so it's me. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, so it's him, y'all. It's not us. It's him. So while he's getting himself together, I'm going to talk about what I have on, and what we're doing right now is what we call our apparel of the week. Yo, I am rocking the latest new Booksy hat. They just came in today, so I had to put one on my head because I support the brand. I love the app. If you guys missed it last week, we had Cyprian. They call him the Booksy magician. He knows the app inside and out. So we were very grateful to have him on the live last week. Give us some good gems about what Booksy got already out and what they have coming down the pipeline. So if you guys missed that, you can go back on YouTube at United Barbers Club TV and watch that whole episode. It's only an hour and 10 minutes. So you guys can catch up on some things that you definitely, I know you don't know about with Booksy, because I've been a Booksy user for the past 7 years, and I didn't know some of this stuff that we can do. So now I do know. And right here, read this, y'all. This is Don't Underestimate Hustler. Yes. If not me, then who? Shout out to my homegirl babies out of the Bay Area. She's always giving us some new drip. so we can be supportive of her, spread the word about so you guys can now be tapped in. So if y'all want to look like me, have something like this on this flyers, this guy here, tap in. She have something for you as well, I'm sure. L Book, how we feeling?
I think we good.
Ooh, that was a quick reaction, so
you heard me. Yeah, I think we good.
I think we are.
Man, so happy Tuesday to everybody. I know T got us all in there, and happy holidays to everybody. I'm so glad to be here, man. Good to see you, T.
Good to be seen and not viewed. So thank you. What you rocking?
As I was like, it sounded like I could talk about what I'm wearing. Well, what I'm wearing is I decided to on the crown rock the limited bald head today.
The egg natural.
I see you, Tati. We getting it cracking already. You stay in there. If that's the energy you got, you keep that energy and stay with us. Yeah, on the chest, I'm very proud to wear Salute the Barber, man. Shout out to our Tennessee brothers. They are killing it right now. Super proud of them. They have also teamed up with our homegirl, our barber sis, D Best, with her new barber boot camp. And so they are like, their clothing, their apparel is getting ready to move levels now because everybody coming into that boot camp will also be wearing Salute the Barber gear. So out here, I don't know what y'all weather look like, but it is raining out here and it's a little bit on that winter side. So man, had to put my salute on, man. One of the best materials in the game.
Well, this girl always talking junk. I don't know what she talking about.
Hey, you getting loud? You getting wrapped up in the comments? All right, man. Let's roll on and tell them who we rocking with, man. Who we be rocking and rolling with.
Gotcha. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what you got going on.
Let me get some of this stuff I got to delete. I think I am. There it is.
The Tano, vetted talent now, the first platform built to let barbers show their skills, personality, and presence through video. And for shop owners, it's a game changer for hiring. No guessing, no wasted interviews, just real barbers showing real work. Before they walk in your shop, every profile is ID verified. Barbers get discovered, shops build better teams. Everybody wins. The Tano, skills speak louder than words. Download now. Available on all platforms.
All your favorite barbers love it.
I love it.
This is the Bopper Digital Business Card.
Barbers! It's 2025, bro. We got the digital business cards now. Not only do they work amazing, they also make you look cool. They help you stand out, bro. When you go up to somebody, you have them tap your card like this, and then all your contact information pops right up. Boom. Whatever you want them to see. Right? I have my websites and stuff all set up, but whatever you want them to see pops right up on their phone. How dope is that?
Do it proper. Get Bopper.
Barbers Illustrated Magazine, the #1 magazine built for the craft. Featuring the freshest cuts, top barbers, tool reviews, and real industry stories. Get the magazine your shop should have had yesterday. Print subscriptions just $9.99. Digital subscriptions only $3.99. Single print issues $12.99 and digital single issues $4.99. Tap in today and level up your barbershop game. Barbers Illustrated Magazine, join the movement. Welcome to the world of barbering.
Done.
And we back like that.
We back.
Man, I'm excited. I love to see these partnerships we have growing, man. So, yeah, these are real partnerships we have, y'all. These are people that we help them grow. They help us grow. We're not just throwing anybody up there. So these are people we really rock with, man. What you do last weekend, homie? He got to think back good. What y'all do last weekend? While he thinking, what y'all do last weekend? And I know one thing that I did last weekend was I got to get a lot together for Heat the Streets, and I got to get a lot together for my upcoming comedy show next Saturday, this Saturday, the 27th. So, man, been really, really rocking. I'm excited to get people in there to see what we done, because it ain't gonna. I keep trying not to spoil it. Like, even my closest people, I haven't been telling nobody, because I'm like, if you've been appreciating the way it's been, when you sit in there, you're gonna be like, man, y'all doing too much. Stop. But that's what I wanted to feel.
I've been in all of them, so I see some difference. I'm gonna be like, ooh.
You one of my main ones. I want to get that feeling for, and I think I'm actually gonna get to sit and relax at this one a lot because a lot of the improvements. So yeah, definitely worked on that last weekend, and then just getting Heat the Streets going, man. Shout out to Oak Park Homeless nonprofit. They've been really helping us. Charles Ware is a Oak Park original. And, man, he grew up there, and he was very proud to see what we were doing for the community. So this guy actually, he just been hooking up resources. A lot of times we work real hard to do this. And you just get to that point where it's like, stop working so hard. We say work smarter, but sometimes we don't really know what that means physically to do it. And a lot of times it's just people leveraging. And so Charles he's been donating since 2021 with us, but this is the first year he went out with us on Thanksgiving. And he saw what we were doing, and he was like, this is solid. So now, man, he done hooked us up with routes, tiny home communities that we didn't know exist out here in Sacramento. So yeah, it's just kind of dope. Today I got to go to my first family center for the homeless. So you know, these are parents that are homeless or displaced at the moment, and they actually have kids. So they're single fathers, moms, and whole families in there. So we're gonna be rocking with them too. And then we had a group called what is it? Color the Hood or something like that. Give us two. I'm gonna get it right on the next one. I'm gonna re-announce them because I hate saying it wrong. But I feel like it's Color the Hood or something like that. But they literally brought us 2 bags of wrapped gifts for families. So that was super fire. If y'all don't know what Heat the Streets is, we get out on Thanksgiving morning, Christmas morning, and we do 2 hours of community service where we get items of warmth out to the homeless. We've been doing it for about 7-8 years, and just the community really steps up and makes it even easier for us now. So now it's like we more spearheaded, and we're more the courage for the people who, man, I always want to do something like that. Because a lot of people say that. They be like, man, I always want to. So we find ourselves doing less because people are giving more, and they're giving their time. And we just spearheaded, man. We had somebody give us $1,000. You went shopping today, right?
Oh,
What'd you get?
God, bro.
What'd you get?
So I'm gonna tell you what I got, but I'm gonna tell you. So I grabbed baskets. I had my granddaughters with me. We grabbed baskets. We like, we finna go in here. We finna wipe these shelves clean. Prices of things is up, bruh.
What is it? Today's prices ain't yesterday prices?
Bruh. I was like, nah, we ain't gonna get that. We gonna go over here and get this. But bro, we got a plethora of nice solid beanies, gloves, what else? Socks, some nice comfy socks. But we didn't
Good.
we've done this a couple of years to learn, like, we can go to Amazon and we can get 200 socks. Them things come so thin, bro.
Yeah,
the beanies, all that thin. So we
Yeah.
wanted to get some quality. Thanks to Chris for his big donation, and everybody else for your small donations. It made a difference. Everybody that helped us out at the store was like, oh man, it's amazing what you guys are doing. And I told them all the backstory of what it is. So they're very thankful, and I mean, just praising us for just, making a difference in people's lives, especially this time of year. And since we've been doing this, we pick up people on the way. This year, my neighbors who during Halloween, we talked about having a chili cook-off. So we did a chili cook-off. Well, we was going to plan a chili cook-off, and then my neighbors that have this ice cream truck that they're big staples in this area, said, Tamel, let's do the Heat the Streets as part of the chili cook-off. So what we'll do is anybody bring an item of warmth can sample everybody's chili. We had 7 chili recipes out there. So
That's
that
fire.
happened. We got gang of donations. People was giving money as well. If they didn't bring anything. They're coming out with their truck and they're gonna be servicing hot chocolate for everybody that day.
Oh,
Um,
this is crazy. This
yeah,
is
and
beautiful.
Mariah from your shop will be serving food that day. And then we have the bread company that's coming out giving free bread. So it's just been growing. People are just attaching themselves to this wonderful cause, and we're very grateful and thankful. I
Yeah.
bought gang hygiene bags for everybody and ponchos for everybody as well. So
Yeah, it's rainy
that,
season.
yeah, it's going to
That's
be a
dope,
good
man.
good give out this year.
It's yeah, a lot of giving, man. And thank you to everybody who gives their time. That's the big thing that day coming out, because we caravan. For some of y'all that are not in town and you don't know how we do it, we don't set up a table and they just come. You know, we put out flyers and stuff. We literally go to the camps and we set up. We gotta remember to bring them tables this time. We set up right there where they are, so we go to them. And man, they so grateful, man. They're so grateful. Shout out to Player Wear. Player Wear donated 60 T-shirts today.
Nice.
60 T-shirts from their Player Wear brand. So you're going to have a whole lot of people out there in tents wearing some stuff that say player on it. So shout out to, excuse me, Kenny with Player Wear. That was a big deal right there. And
Nice.
Oak Park Homeless, who brought through the sleeping bags. So that's what I was doing. And if y'all haven't been up here, man, this what we got coming up this Christmas morning, it is well worth your time. We get started. We meet at World Class Stylers between 8 and 9 a.m. and we pull off at 9 sharp, and we hit the streets for 2 hours. It's one of the most wholesome feelings you could have. Kids are welcome. You just really go and enjoy your holiday better. So even if you in the Bay Area, you come on up here, man. Y'all in the surrounding areas, come on up here. It is a really good feeling, and you're around good people. So we'll be doing that Christmas, and then this Saturday, come out to Comedy Night at Stylers. You can get your tickets at stylersevents.com. We are going to run one more special Black Friday. We're going to run one more special Black Friday, so get ready. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
Let me add a little something to that too.
Yeah,
Bring
yeah.
an appetite and come thirsty, because the bar is lit and the food is fire. So
Yeah,
please, I'm telling you, you're not getting no scraping the bottom of the barrel with this. You're getting top notch service and you're getting top quality food as well as drinks. So don't play. Don't be downplaying my boy thing, because I'm gonna tell you, I'll find you and I'll do something to
Oh
you.
man, hey, thank you. That's my bulldog right there. And I got a surprise that I'm announcing that night. And we're also hosting a Valentine's dinner there, and it's gonna be live music. It's gonna, ooh man, wait till you hear the singer we got. Oh, he's so fire. His album is dope too.
Ooh.
So it's a lot going on at the Stylers World. But we're getting ready for this 2026, man. We're bringing karaoke back to Melbourne. Highly requesting that, because we killed the karaoke.
Hell of a show,
yeah,
bro.
we bringing it. We got it all lined up, man. So a lot coming. But yeah, this particular week though, we would love for y'all to tap in. And if you want to donate anything, you could donate on Cash App at United Barbers Club. And besides that, man, I don't want to hold us up, because I'm excited about tonight's guest. I am excited. And some of this nonsense in his comments, I'm trying to.
I ain't reading them no more.
I did. Oh, now Joanna said something beautiful. Thank you so much again for that award, Joanna. And Joanna, man, I'm glad y'all coming up this weekend, because we got.
I don't sleep without it.
Nice
I don't sleep without it. I take it to bed with me. Yes, I do. I don't sleep without it. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. I just feel blessed that to even be acknowledged for doing God's work. So
I actually read this a couple of times, man. The words y'all put into this is beautiful, man. So thank you for this humanitarian award. Very honored. And with that being said, you got me queued up, homie. All right, man. Let me tell y'all, this dude right here This dude right here is a serial entrepreneurial hustler, barber, just amazing spirit, man. I always talk about how blessed we are to move around this country and meet some of the most amazing people in this industry. But this guy, it went the opposite way. This guy found us. And when he found us, he knew that we had something magical to do. And he did not waste 1 second moving, man. We were able to be featured in this man's magazine. And then he found out, oh, they're going to be in Texas. I'm sliding. And he slid on us, and to just take a relationship off of the internet and put it to something tangible in person where we could hug, shake hands, it just solidified this union, man. And a lot of y'all probably seen our brands working together, because you know what, this is only the beginning of a lot we're getting ready to do. This man is bringing barber to the print world in the most amazing fashion, man. If y'all haven't got it, get your subscriptions now, because I am talking about none other than Jason Bell with Barbers Illustrated magazine.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir, man. How y'all doing?
Oh, we
Good,
blessed,
man.
brother.
That's what's up. Hey, I gotta excuse the gray, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, we all got it. We all got it. What
If
you
you
talking
didn't point it
about?
out, I wouldn't have seen it. Now it's just busting out.
Yeah, busting out, bro. Busting out, man.
Hey, I
But
went to
man,
a seminar a long time ago, and this lady, they made us all stand up and introduce ourselves, and we all just said our name, and we answered the 1 or 2 questions they asked us to answer. And then she stood up, she said, "Hi, I'm Jim. Oh my goodness, I still got conditioner in my hair. Oh my goodness, my hair is dripping. Oh, this," and the dude got on the mic and he said, "You know, if you didn't point that out, we wouldn't have even
I
seen
would
it.
never seen it. Yeah.
I
Well,
would
my
have never.
bad.
Now I'm like this. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's what.
5.
Hey, that's what 45 look like, man. That's what 45 look like.
Nah,
But
it's good
as
to have you,
always,
Jay.
man. As always, such beautiful words, man. I can't thank you guys enough, man. I'm so humbled and so grateful to be considered friends with you guys, man. You've changed the magazine so much with so many people I've met and so many, things that people I've been able to talk to who speak so. I haven't met any person that talks about you guys in a bad light, man. You guys are just, I don't know, man. You guys are just like, you're like an enigma, man. Like people talk about y'all, and you can see the joy on their face. You can see the happiness on their face. You know what I mean? I got an interview coming up, or a feature coming up with Rick the Barber, and
Hey.
he talked about y'all, man, highly.
Oh,
Especially
man.
you, Jamel. He talked about you guys highly, man. So yeah, man, you guys. I just want to say thank you for all you do, man, and we're so grateful to have 2 guys like you in this industry, man. You guys are a blessing. Appreciate it.
Well,
Oh,
I want to
man, thank you.
piggyback all that great stuff you said. I couldn't do it without this guy, and I guess he feels the same way. But it's what people say about you when you're not in the room that really speaks on your brand and who you are.
Yeah.
So we're very
Facts.
grateful that we carry ourselves to a high standard, that we have those type of things being spoke about us when we're not nowhere around. So we're
Yeah,
grateful for
well,
that.
they
Thank you.
they talking. Y'all ain't there, but they talking. Trust me, I hear it all the time.
Thank you for that, for
Yes.
sharing that, man. Those words, that's heavy, man. That's heavy, yeah. Because
Yeah.
we're real big, we're real known for just being like, well, we just us, we just us. But I think that is probably the thing that catches people. Like, yeah,
Right.
we're just us. So
Right.
love it, man. Man, we got you in the building, man. Let's backtrack a little bit. Where you based at?
I'm in Kansas, man. I'm based in Kansas. I'm out here in cow tipping country. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all city boys, man. Y'all don't know nothing about
No,
that.
let me tell you something. I found out through my TikTok university, cow tipping ain't even a thing.
Nah, it's
It
not.
don't.
It's not a
It's
thing at all.
impossible to tip a cow, but
It is.
people, yeah. So yeah,
And
just
most people
so
think cows sleep standing up, and they don't.
Yeah, I done seen
Yeah.
them laying down. So
Yeah.
so what is this thing, y'all? I've heard it before, but what is it? Like they fall asleep and then standing up and you're supposed to be able to just push them over?
Yeah, some people say you can sneak up on a cow, and then while they sleeping, you can just tip them over sideways. But like Tamel said, it's impossible, man. Cows weigh, thousands of pounds, bro. It'll take 7, 8 people to tip a cow over. And 9 times out of 10, if a cow sees you, it's gonna be scared of you anyway, so it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
run off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Y'all learned something today. Yeah,
yeah,
cow
it's fake.
tipping
Yeah,
is not a
do.
real thing.
Don't do. Yeah, if you go out there and try to tip a cow, man, one of these farmers gonna shoot you. So you better stop.
Yes.
All right, so I want to dig a little. So we're in Kansas.
Right.
I just want to get some facts out there. So we're in Kansas. You're a licensed barber.
I am licensed barber, shop owner. Me and my best friend. Yep.
Okay, got you. And you've been in the business how many years?
Well, I've been cutting since the 8th grade, since '95, but I had my license since 2004.
Okay, got you. And then we have this amazing, amazing illustration here that
Yes,
we
sir.
call Barbers Illustrated Magazine.
Yes, sir.
And this lunch when?
I launched this out of my kitchen 11 years ago in 2014.
Okay, I just want to really run it down to people before we get into the good stuff. So
Yeah.
so 11 years we've been running
Yes,
this
sir.
magazine.
There go my guys. I gotta get you on the cover, bro.
Oh, hey, don't you say that out loud.
Yeah,
Don't
hey,
do it. Don't
Let
you
us
say it
take
out
some new
loud.
picks
Don't
first.
do
Let's
it.
get our
Yeah.
picks again.
No, T, don't you ain't. Why
Hey,
you say that,
listen,
man? That's
listen,
like him
I gotta-
pointing out the grades. We
I got a
he
couple-
got a photo
I
shoot
gotta-
next week.
I got a couple months open next year, bro. I need y'all on the cover, dog. I need
Tell
y'all
us
on the
which
cover.
one,
we
bro.
need
We
us
ready.
on the cover. That's fire,
I-
man.
I
Hey,
got you. But anyway, let's go. My bad. We'll talk. We'll talk.
We'll
Don't,
talk.
hey, no, you don't even say my bad, man. This is what we do. It's conversation, but I just want to get some of these out. So 11 years, magazine, boom. And Barbers Illustrated. Where did that name even come from?
Sports Illustrated.
Got you. I like it.
Yeah.
And how many people are on this? Are behind this with you?
Oh man.
Or is it just Jason?
6. Well, it's me and like 6 other people. Yeah. But
I want to give people the feel of what it's like to even do this before we, get to you, because you're a full-time barber, you're a
Right.
family man, you're a full-time
Right.
barber, you're a shop owner, and
Right.
you're running this magazine, and it's
Right.
very beautiful and it's full, and this is just running a shop alone, managing so many people is a lot of work. You're managing all these conversations. I remember our article. You're like, hey, bro, did y'all get that art? Did you get that yet? Can you send this? Can you? And I'm just thinking like, wow, to manage this with all of these people we see in here. So I just want to dig a little bit. So you got 6 people working with you on it.
Well, I mean, when you get into the gist of it, to start, it's just me. So I have people who reach out to, like, the people who want to be in the magazine. I get maybe 30, 40 emails a day of people who want to be either in it, on the cover, advertised, that kind of stuff. So I kind of sift through that. And then once I figure out who's going to be the feature in the magazine or features in the magazine, I give certain people those features, and I say, hey, research this real quick, because we don't want to go into the magazine and put out false information. We don't want to, misrepresent someone, because that's bad on me. That makes me look bad. So I give some things to other people. They go research those people. They come back to me and say, hey, this is what we got. We kind of brainstorm, come up with the questions we're going to ask. We type the questions out. I send the questions to you guys. You guys answer how you want to answer. Bring them back. Once you bring them back to me, we get because people don't, not that people don't know how to type or write, but 9 times out of 10, people type the way that they talk. And that's not, and that's not formal, etiquette. So we want to make sure that there's proper etiquette in the magazine. So we proofread everything. We auto correct all the correct sentences and punctuations and all that. Then they give it to me. I proofread everything. I say, now this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Then I send it to you guys so that once I proofread it, you can proofread it. Once you send it back to me, I re-proofread it, and then we print.
Okay, and then the last of my machine gun questions. That's a process like a mug, and that's only one of us. That's only one of us.
Yeah.
What, man? I wanted him to hear this too.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. What is your reason for creating? Again, I'm gonna always say this beautiful magazine, man, because it's just a certain magazines, the aesthetics of them are just more pleasing than others, and you just have a very, like the Marcus Harvey cover. Let's stop playing. Some people don't understand the graphics on that. You know what I mean? The coloring on that. It was just dope. But in a world in a digital world like this today, what makes you still push for something that's tangible, that's on paper, that you know a lot of people are trying to do just online now? Why do you feel that's important in this day and age in this industry?
Well, man, I feel like the print age is like everything else is coming back. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, my mom and my dad and my OG uncles, they wore bell bottom pants, you know what I mean? And now you see kids wearing bell bottom pants. You see kids wearing the new, it was a kid in my shop today who had on some Chuck Taylors, but they were like platform. They were huge, you know what I mean? So you see the platform shoes and stuff coming back. And then people want to be able to feel the magazine in their hand. They want to be able to look at it. You know what I mean? Like if I did a feature on you guys and you guys were on a digital copy, yeah, you could say, hey, I was in this magazine. But now when you have the physical copy, you can put it in your shop and hand it to somebody, say, hey, look, I was in this magazine. And then you can flip through it and see it, and you can, print it out and put it on your station or at your house or in your studio, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And like to be able to physically touch something and know that it's real and not just, that's something you can hold on to, even if tomorrow the whole internet shut down and we didn't have no more digital anything. You still got that piece of raw material that says, hey, this is somebody took time to print this, make this, and it's about me. And look at what I mean. You know what I mean? So that's basically why I do it.
That's
Now
dope.
you said that printing is coming back,
I believe
but
so.
you started this 11 years ago.
Right.
What was it that what was the barber industry landscape like for Barber Illustrated to launch this type of magazine,
Yes.
and what was the gaps that you were trying to fill?
Man, that's a good question. Like, so my aunt owned barbershops, man. So I grew up in a barbershop. Like I said, I, started off in the barbershop at a young age, just, sweeping hair, folding towels, taking out trash, that kind of stuff, and then I fell in love with the craft. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be, a major league baseball player. And I always told myself, man, if I didn't make it in the major leagues, then, I wanted to be in the barbershop. You know what I mean? So, of course, I didn't make it in the major leagues and I became a barber, but growing up, seeing all of that, I would see the solid gold magazines, and I would see the
Yeah.
other kind of barber magazines, but they weren't like my magazine. Not that my magazine is any the be all, but in those magazines, you just saw a bunch of cuts, and maybe you might see a stylist or something, but you never knew that stylist background. You know what I mean?
There
And
was no
we
story with it. There
no
was no
story
story with it.
exactly. And we all got a story to tell, man. So I kind of put my wheels start turning, and we got Sports Illustrated to the shop. So I was looking at Barbers Illustrated or Sports Illustrated one day, and I was like, you know what? I could flip this. They talking about sports figures and all this kind of stuff. I can flip this and I can talk about barbers. And I can tell where barbers come from, and I can tell, what barbers got going on in their lives and what products they working with and what they like. And I just kind of start writing stuff down, and I kind of brainstorm some stuff and put it together. And crazy enough, Barbers Illustrated wasn't even the first name that I was going to name it. And then I ended up talking to one of my homeboys, letting him see it, and he was like, "Man, that's cool." He's like, "Where you get that idea from?" And I was like, "Shit, I was reading Sports Illustrated the other day," and he was like, "Damn, Sports Illustrated, shit, Barbers Illustrated, that's dope." And I was like, "What?
That
What you say?"
is.
And he
It
said, "Barbers
is.
Illustrated." I was like, "Oh, that's dope." I was like, "Yep, okay, there we go." And it stuck, man, it stuck.
That's
That is
nice.
fire, man. What did you? What made you know you can do this? Were you already a writer? Were you into journalism? Were
Nah,
you into photography, graphic
no,
design, any of
none of
this?
that.
Just
No,
a
I don't.
dreamer and a hustler.
Listen, bro, when I started this, I knew absolutely nothing about magazines at all. Nothing. So I'm not a writer. So when we write and do stuff like that, we use Grammarly. Grammarly fixes everything for us. We just put the articles in the Grammarly, it fixes our grammar. We proofread, change, boom. I got it. You was talking about how you like the colors and everything of the magazine. Man, shout out to Casey Creative, uh my graphics designer. She is an absolute beast, bro, absolute beast. And so shout out to her. I told her I was going to be on, so hopefully she's in here somewhere. If not, she'll see this later. But man, she is an absolute beast, God sent angel. So she's able to take what I tell her and put it on paper and then send it to me, and I can tweak it, and within 2 or 3 times she got it down pat. Like that Marcus Harvey cover, that happened in 2 takes. I sent her the picture. She's like, "Hey, I got an idea for this." She did it, and then she sent it back to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's dope." And then she was like, "Well, hold on, I sent you the wrong thing." And then she sent me the second one, and then the second cover she sent me had "All Hail the King" at the bottom, and I was like, "That's it. Like, I can't change this." You know what I mean? I can't change this. So
That was
yeah, so
cold. That
yeah,
was so cold, man. You know what
so
I like? I like. I love asking these kind of questions because on our channel, one of our main goals that sometimes we having so much fun we forget, but the main
right.
goal is to broaden perspectives, is to
Mhm.
extract things from people's journeys because we all on a journey. Like you said, we all got stories, and sometimes you just need to hear other people's stories to realize that it's not there's not always some pretty easy path. You know what I mean? You didn't always look like you were a magazine producer, editor. You know what I mean? That wasn't even a thought. But once you got the vision in your mind, you just figured out the how, the who,
Right.
and you
Yep.
just got going, man. And then the fact that you mentioned Grammarly, I'm like, pff, like that's I'm AI all day. Chat is fighting to be one of my best friends, and
Mhm.
so the fact that you even shared that, and then the designer, because a lot of people gonna go, man, well, I'm behind the chair, I can't do other things. You did one of the most important things, people leverage, like
Yep.
people leverage. So that's
Yep.
fire, my dude. What's one of your favorite stories out of just I know that's kind of tough because you got so many stories in this magazine, but give me like your Mount Rushmore, maybe your top. What, how many T is it on Mount Rushmore? 4? Give us 4.
Got 4. All right. Top 4.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with no particular order. I'm gonna go with John Mosley, Popular Nobody.
Hey,
He was on my cover, and just talking to John is like talking to a old man who just you feel like he been around and he just know everything. Like it's not a question you can't ask John about the hair industry that he don't know. And it amazes me when we were doing the interview, just kind of how nonchalant he was with the questioning. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have to think. He didn't have. It was just boom, 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 and he's
He really
so
lives it.
knowledgeable.
He really
Yeah,
lives it.
man. And he's so knowledgeable, man. And it's no surprise that he's such an amazing teacher and doing all the stuff that he's doing because his knowledge is out of this world, man. It's crazy. So excuse me. So Popular Nobody. Somebody I got coming up. What's up? Go
I'm
ahead.
counting.
Oh, Popular Nobody. Somebody I got coming up next year that is going to be on the cover here in a couple months is that guy Rick, man. Like Rick's story is
Come on,
crazy, bro.
come on.
Just the stuff he's been through. As I was doing the interview and I was reading, like I was almost in tears. Like, how did this dude not give up? Like, I would have thrown in the towel
uh,
a couple times ago. Like, this dude is crazy. Like, he's a serial killer. Like, for real. Like, there's no way that he is been through what he been through and striving the way he's striving, bro. So, that guy Rick, for sure.
I'm glad you put him on your list too. I'm glad,
Yeah,
and I'm
man,
glad you said that about his story because
it's
Rick
wild.
Rick has a it's not a it's like a I don't even want to say the wrong word, not a fixation, but he's just like in disbelief sometimes that this happens to him this way.
Right,
But
right,
I always feel like you chosen, dude. You chosen
man.
because every one of his triumphs are super inspirational to people.
Yeah,
He inspires me. He more than he even knows. So
hundred
that's
percent.
dope. That's dope that you're gonna be able to put his story out
And that's what I'm
in
saying.
print.
Once people read his story, man, it's crazy, bro. And then what's even crazier about it is he went through what he went through, but he man enough to know that one, he had to change, he had to make a shift, and two, he couldn't do it by himself. His wife is
Oh,
probably his toughest soldier, bro. Like his
Ain't no
oh,
wife is
probably.
a
bro.
Ain't no
Ain't
beast,
no,
probably.
bro.
bro.
Like when I tell you guys sent him the one, that's the one, bro. Every
Them
man in
two
his
together is on another level.
listen, I ain't even met the woman yet, and I already know she top tier. Like I can't even. I'm not gonna even hold you. So I'm so excited for y'all to read that. To get that feature. What we had two.
Yep.
That was two.
Uh, three is probably Cole Cuts, man. His Cole was nice too, man. He's been through a lot, and his story is a little similar to Rick's, but Rick's is like, yeah, Rick is way, yeah, he crazy, bro. So that's three and four. Uh, man, oh man, that's tough. Four, let's go.
That's tough. This is good.
Yeah, that's
They're
tough.
good.
Um,
There's
I
so
gotta
many
think, man.
good ones.
I've had 32 covers, bro. 32
Yeah,
magazines, so it's
we can
hard.
come back to that. We can come back to four because I got something. I want to take us back, biggity back.
Okay, yeah. Let me think about four. I got y'all.
Yeah, when it's gonna hit you in the
Yeah,
middle of us talking, and you're gonna be like, I got it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just loaded my rapid fire, so let me know
Okay,
if
let's
you're ready
go.
for this. Number one is let me see. Okay, so 11 years ago you started. When did you start doing subscriptions? Or was
Uh,
that right out the gate?
no, no, no. That was shit. I just started subscriptions a year ago.
So what was the other years like putting out a magazine? Were you putting them out monthly? Were you putting them out like every
Yeah.
other
So
month?
the first year, as I was preparing the magazine, so the magazine company itself was formed in 2014. So in 2014 was when I came up with the whole idea. I brainstormed things like that. And in 2015 is when I copyrighted Barbers Illustrated magazine. I got the LLC. I After the copyright went through, I went ahead and I patented Barbers Illustrated magazine. So I got the patent on it. So um, that happened. And then 16 is when we really start kind of, okay, I got this thing down. I think I'm ready to put out. Because the thing about me, man, is I'm self conscious about, like, I don't care what people think about me, but I don't want to put out something and people say that's not a good product, or people say, it was rushed, or some people say that it's not good. You know what I mean? So that's why it took so long. So the first issue didn't come out until 2018. That's when the first issue came out, and
Mm.
Oh wow.
it was bi-monthly. It was every 2 months. And then my mentor at the time told me, if you're gonna do something, go all the way. Because two things gonna happen. You either gonna succeed or you're gonna fail. So just go.
Mm,
And
mm.
I went, and after that first year of every other month, 2019, we went straight every month.
Man.
Who was your first feature?
Uh like I was on the cover of my first issue. Sorry, I had to do it. But
Oh,
Hey, that's cool. That's cool, Jay.
that's tough.
I
I
had to
want
do it.
that. I want that. We want
Yeah,
that copy, man.
I
That's
got you. I'll send it to
that's
you. I'll send it to
classic,
you.
man.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll send it to you.
So who
Um,
was your next big name or a person?
uh, and then on my second issue cover was barbershop here out of Kansas. It's called Fox and Ash. A real good friend of mine there. I put him on the cover, him and his team on the cover of my second issue. And then third issue was a guy from you guys' neck of the woods from Sacramento, Mike Fresh.
Oh yeah, we know Mike Fresh with the
Yeah, with the
mustache.
mustache. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on the cover of my third issue. And then, man, that's a long time ago, bro. I can't remember after that. I mean, I
So
can, but
yeah. So now, you got some crazy names that's coming out. And when you reached out to us, you were saying, this is really is free. This ain't no scam, this and that.
right.
This is what you've been doing in the past. Now, how have things changed for you? Because it seems like, bro, you got people now reaching out to you wanting to be on your magazine. How do you go about choosing who's going to be in it and who's going to be in the cover? And then now is things changing to where you're not having to go find the people as much as you did, where you was saying like, hey, this email is legit, it's not no
Right,
scam, yes, it's absolutely free. How has
right.
that changed, or has it changed?
Yeah, so it's changed in the sense of, so first of all, I don't tell. I try to. The problem isn't. I don't tell people no. I don't tell people they can't be in my magazine. The problem is everyone wants to be on the cover, and that's just not feasible. You know what I mean?
No.
So it hurts me to tell people, man. You know, I already got my feature. You know, for this month, or you're gonna have to wait, a while. And most people are like, oh, that's cool. Just, I want to be in it, but let me be on the cover later. And most people don't understand that, I got my next 6 issues done. Like my
Mm.
next 6 months are done. So once we start wrapping up, like maybe April, March, April, then I'll go 6 months out. But I got a book in here. But I got a book of names of people who I'm going to have in my magazine and when they're going to be and who's next in line. So every time someone tells me they wants to be in the magazine, I write them in the book, and they may be so far down the line that they might not be on the cover until 27. You know what I mean?
Got
So
you.
but if they want to do an inside feature, that's fine too. We can do that. But yeah, so as far as that, I never tell anyone no. I just try to get everybody in. And then the reaching out, I always reach out. You know what I mean? People reach out to me, but I'm on Instagram, TikTok for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half a day, just looking at barber content. And if
Mm.
something comes around that I like, I'll reach out to that person. They'll look out and they'll say, "Hey, you need to check this person out." And yeah, that's how that goes.
So you
Nice.
always pitching, even though you have people lined up. You always prospecting.
Always 100. I'm always looking. I even that, what I mean. I hate to tell you, I'm gonna break my secret out, but even when I'm watching you guys, I'm scouting. Hey, I like
Oh,
that
we
guy.
we,
I'm gonna
we
talk
feel
to
Oh,
that guy.
it. Yeah,
listen,
we feel
that's actually one of the
it.
things we was impressed with you about from the beginning, because we seen you. You was in the comments working. We said, man, this dude
Hmm.
making business deals, because we can see the comments
Hey,
on the side of our screen.
Yeah,
We was
okay.
like,
yeah, yeah,
Jason
yeah.
in the comments negotiating and making plans.
Yeah,
But you know
hit
what
me
it
up.
showed us? It to me, it brought value to a couple of things. One, it brought value to the relationship we were starting with you,
Right.
because you saw value in the type of people that might tap in. We might get somebody that taps in here for just a few minutes, but
Hmm.
you'll have your fishing line out like, hey, hold on, hey, I'm gonna be
I
sending you an email. I'm gonna look in your
look
DM,
out for me.
and then for us, once we got a real win on what you were doing, we love it. And then you just a cool person to work with. You could just feel
Appreciate it.
your energy right off the bat. So another thing is, for us to be able to tap in other relationships and be like, bro, you gotta go talk to Jay, and then vice versa. We didn't
Yeah.
talk to you about guests on here, and I'm like, man, this reminds me of what I was saying earlier on about with our Heat the Streets. Man, we used to do every single thing one step at a time, one step at a
Hmm.
time, and it was a lot of work, but it was necessary in the beginning because you want to fill out everything. But now to have other nonprofits and other people that go, hey, I got this for y'all. Hey, here's a check to mail $1,000. Hey, I'm gonna be there to volunteer. It makes it easier, and we grow better and quicker together. So I
Right.
love the fact that we promote each other and we share resources, man. It's like the most unexpected but most beneficial relationship I could think of, man, in a
Yeah.
while with us.
Yeah,
Let
and
me ask
like I
you.
said,
Okay.
my next cover that comes out here in the next couple weeks. We talked about putting him on the show, man. He got a great story too, man. So, Tay be cutting, man. So, or Tay
Yeah,
cutting up, man.
they cutting
That's
up.
another good one. It's another good one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're in contact with him now, so definitely working on getting him on the show as well.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Um, what is something that you've learned through these stories that you've been putting out? Because you're the print version of us. You have the cheat code too. You get to ask questions that you want to know the answers to. What is
Right.
something that you've learned through these years of stories that you've gotten that may have had it may have changed your direction in life, or maybe have you looking at things a little different, or maybe enhancing your business or your business model? What is something that you've learned?
Man, just that all barbers are different. Although we all in this industry together and we all cut hair and we all have our own, way of cutting and our own techniques and things like that. We're all different people, man. And your story, the way you became a barber may not be the same way Lonnie became a barber or I became a barber, and I've met people who's told me that, barbering was my last option. If I didn't become a barber, man, I didn't know what else I was gonna do. This is all I was gonna be able to do. You know what I mean? So, and it changed my focus on just being more like now I do want to get into the barbering part when I interview people, but man, I just want to hear your story, man. Like I know you're a barber and I know you can cut and I know you know all the ways to, monetize your cutting and to IG and all that kind of stuff. But man, what I want to know about you. Why barber like that? I start every interview off with the same question. Why did you become a barber? And I ask people that because I want them to tell me no BS, just straight up why you became a barber. Whether it's man, listen, went to school, I got kicked out of school, I couldn't afford to go to college no more. I went to the army, they kicked me out the army because I got asthma. My kids was sick, whatever, and I just picked up some clippers and I start cutting hair and I found out I was good at it. So now it's my career. Like that's what I want to hear. I want to hear why you became a barber. And everybody's why is different. And that's really, really, man, what intrigues me and what I love about Barbers Illustrated, bro, is that I get to hear people's why, and I get to hear
Yes.
what most people don't get to hear, and I get to share with the world, man. And it just puts a smile on my face when I, send that preview back to that person, and they're like, "Oh man, that's dope, man! I love that! I love that! I can't wait for this to come out." And get their story out. So that's really why I do it. It ain't about the money. It ain't about none of that. It's about just getting people's story out there because you don't have to be a celebrity to get your story told.
So here's my question to you now. What does success look like for you in the magazine?
What do you mean success? As in like
Where do you, so is there something that you're reaching for with the magazine and the push with the magazine that once you do that, you be like, we're successful. We did it.
uh man, I'm successful now, man, because I may not be like I said, I may not be the Barber Evos of the world just yet, or the other big time magazines right now, man. But just the fact that I get to come on a platform like this and I get to call two guys like you friends, I can call either one of you on my phone at any time and say, "Hey, what you think about this?" And you'll tell me, or "Hey, I want to do this. What y'all think?" You know what I mean? Just like y'all called me with the whole barber school rep your school thing. That's a dope ass idea. Why not? Why wouldn't I put that in my magazine? That's dope.
Mhm.
So I'm rich. I'm successful now, man, because I got
Amen.
people in this industry who really believe in Barbers Illustrated, people who really are behind Barbers Illustrated, and people I can call and ask a question, and I don't get just what I want to hear. You'll tell me straight. I know for a fact that you both, if I call you and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this in the magazine. What y'all think?" Both of y'all tell me, "Nah, Jay, that ain't it, bro. We gotta figure
Yep.
something else out. That ain't it."
For sure.
And that's where that's the relationships that I've been able to gain through the magazine, and it's like I said, especially since meeting you two guys, is I'm successful now. I could never print another issue, and I'm my Barbers Illustrated is cemented. People, it's gonna be around forever. People can go back and look at digital
Amen.
copies. You got physical copies, so I'm good. But it goes beyond. We'll talk about it here in a second, but it goes beyond the magazine for me. I got some other stuff coming out that is going to blow the magazine out the water.
Right before we get to that, I do want to ask you this. It looks in your magazine like you highlight any and everybody. Like everybody don't have to have the numbers.
Right.
Is that structured in your design of the magazine to have like some big figures, some not well known people. I like how you do the Instagram part of it where you're
Yeah.
highlighting certain people on Instagram. Is that all like by design to highlight the famous or not so famous?
Yeah, man. So everything is strategic, man. So when I first started the magazine, I was just putting a bunch of stuff together how I thought it would look right. But as I started to research magazines and other people in the magazine space started to kind of help me and tell me. So when you read a magazine and you look at a magazine, everything that you see has a purpose. So magazine pages are in order and the things on those pages are in order to get you to turn to the next page. So it's not just it's a magazine isn't just random stuff put
Mm,
wherever you think it should go. It's a strategy to it. So
yeah,
yeah, it's planned out. So putting big name people in your magazine, like let's say I want to put, I don't know, let's say Jay Majors. I put Jay Majors on the cover, automatically somebody gonna say, damn, that's Jay Majors. Let me look at this. So then once they go through, as soon as you open the page, the very next page is a
you,
spot to subscribe to Barbers Illustrated magazine. So now as you're reading through, you're seeing ads, and then all of a sudden it's a new feature, United Barbers Club. They're gonna say, damn, United Barbers Club, I like that logo. That logo is nice. Man, let me read about them. And then they read, oh, they got a podcast. Let me go to their podcast. Boom. So now it's all strategic. It's all in order. So yeah, having a big name may grab someone,
yeah,
but having the little guy, well, I won't say little guys, but the not so popular guys or people that people don't know, no one knows, also engages people because now they're thinking, well, damn, I ain't never heard of him. How's he in the magazine? Ain't nobody ever heard of me. Maybe I can get in the magazine. So it's all strategic.
now, yeah, to be in a magazine is absolutely free. But how do you sell subscription, not subscriptions, sponsorships for any type of brand that wants to be featured in your magazine?
So if um people reach out to me to be in the magazine or to
I'm saying like brands, like say maybe a Clipper company, maybe
yes, I'm
a
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, they reach out to me to want to be in the to want to advertise in the magazine, and then I have a structure of how much it costs to have
okay,
a full
nice,
page, back page, half page, whatever. And usually I want them to advertise, so I'll usually give them, hey, I'll give you your first two issues free, and then after that, we'll start the payment. But then there's a couple of people that's been in my magazine, like Salute the Barber. They'll never
yes.
have to pay for a ad in my magazine ever. They're
I've
free.
seen that. I've
Um,
seen that, and I remember
yes,
that connection happened
yeah,
on
that
that
happened here.
live.
Yeah, that happened here. Yeah, we
Definitely.
did that whole thing. So you guys went offline, or we exchanged numbers on IG. The next morning, we talked for about 30, 45 minutes and got all that done. It was
Hey,
done. Yeah,
let's
cool
go,
people, man.
bro.
Cool dude.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
family.
Um, yeah, so then that, and then there's I don't know if it was in you guys' issue, but there's a product called Stan Shoes. Stan Shoes, that's a great company, man, great guy. They'll never have to pay to be in my magazine. It's a couple people.
Do you worry about the fact that people hear you say that, um, and you know how people feel like, well, they're getting in free, and I'm getting charged. Is that a what's your mindset behind? Because you always been open about that. You've said that out loud, like, oh, I'll never charge this person. I'll never charge, but yeah, I'll give them a deck. So what's the mindset behind that from a business standpoint that you don't mind saying that out loud?
Because that's how you build awareness, and that's how you get people to want to be in your magazine now. And of course, everybody can't be free. You know what I mean? It's people, in Sports Illustrated who don't pay to be in Sports Illustrated, but it's not about paying. It's about getting eyes on your product. So if you really want eyes on your product, it don't matter if it's free or not. You'll pay. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about that. I mean, it's probably some people who feel some type of way about it, but um I mean, I
Today's
don't really know.
price is not tomorrow's
It's,
price.
yeah, it is
And
what it is, man. It's
and something else you said earlier, man. You said I may not be the Barber Evos and this and that. I want to salute you, man. I want to tell you something. We had a meeting with Barber Evo, and we proudly talk about you, man. Even if they're gonna do an article on us or whatever, we talk about our partnerships like out loud. We're not gonna be because we're talking to them in their magazine. We're not gonna bring up this
right.
our guy, and they're in the UK. They knew about you, man.
Oh, well, yeah,
And
I know. They reached out to me.
that's fire to me, though, man. That you started this
Yo, I
in the
need to know what that
kitchen.
conversation was
Yeah, I want to
about.
know too. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, it
that's
was.
to me that's dope, though. Whether it's good, bad, whether it's positive,
That was all love. It was
and
all
that's
love.
dope. They see you, and I'm like, in that meeting. I mean, I didn't say that nothing to them, but when she made it clear, like, oh no, we know. I
Yeah.
was like, let's go, Jay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you started this in your kitchen, and you got a magazine in the UK that knows about you. Come on, my
Yeah.
dude. That was fire to me.
So just a little quick. So that conversation came about because in the UK 2-3 years ago, I did a feature on the guy over there who got the very first Barber of the Year in Wales. And me and my wife were supposed to go to Wales and present the award to that guy, and then to let him know he was going to be on the cover. But some
Why? Why?
stuff
Why?
happened.
Why were you that person?
What do you mean?
Why were you going to do that? I'm just curious. Yeah. Why were you going to present? Who asked you why?
Yeah, so I saw the guy on Instagram, and then I reached out to him, and he was like, "Hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing this show in the UK, in Wales, UK, and they do it every year, and I'm the recipient of the very first Barber of the Year in Wales." So once he told me that, you know me, I jumped on and I found out who were the people who did the actual like show. And then after some research and stuff like that, I got a hold of the guy who put it on. And I was like, "Hey, I'm doing a feature on one of you guys that's getting Barber of the Year. You know, I just want to, can you give me some info? That way I can kind of, incorporate that into my magazine." He was like, "Yeah," he told me that. And I looked at you guys' website and I looked at you guys' Instagram. And he's like, "Man, that's dope." He was like, "Would you guys be able to, since you're going to feature our first, Barber of the Year, it'd only be right if you presented him an award. Can you get out
Got
here?"
you.
And I
Got
was like, "Hell yeah. Let me talk to my wife." And you know what I mean? So we started doing that, but some other unfortunate events happened and I didn't make it, but we still did the feature and everything. And then maybe 2-3 months after that, someone from Barber Evo contacted me through the email first, and then I talked to him, and they were just like, "Hey, we love what you're doing out there, and we really like your magazine. We think it's good for the culture. We think it's good for barbering." They were like, "If you ever need help expanding over to the UK, we can kind of tell you how it works over here and what's going on." And I was kind of like, "Whoa, let's slow down right quick," you know what I mean? But I took it out, I took it all in, But yeah, it was all love, man. Those guys over there are amazing, man, amazing.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
But we don't want to hold you up, man. You got some big announcements to make. We want to hear what they is.
Oh yeah. So first and foremost, man, I just partnered with a company called The Cut Kit. And basically what the cut kit is, man, is it's like cutting out the middleman of the barber supply. So they have tiers of subscriptions every month. Every month they'll send you a box, and in that box will be, cool care, neck strips, blades, whatever you want, and whatever tier. Each tier has more stuff in the box. They even have a custom subscription where you customize what you want in the box, up to 6 items. Yeah, man, and I just connected with them. We got some big stuff going on with them, man. Shout out my guy Nick, man, over there at the Cut Kit. Look out for that.
That's
Second
fire.
of all, yeah, it's dope, man. It's a real dope concept, man. When I met with him and talked to him, I told him I was pissed that I didn't think of that idea. 'Cause that's a
Yeah,
good
that's one
idea.
of them ones. It
Yeah, that's
is
a
a
good
hot
idea.
one.
But yeah, we got some things going on. So we got a couple of promos going on. So he's going to put in every box, every subscription box, when you order your first order, you'll get a coupon, a promo code to get 6 months or get 50% off the first 6 months of your subscription to Barbers Illustrated magazine. So we
Ooh,
got that going on, man. So we got some stuff coming. Um,
that's
but
chess.
my two major announcements is
Oh, that wasn't a major announcement. Okay,
nah,
give me a
nah,
bonus.
nah,
That was a
that
Yeah.
bonus.
was that's just a little bit. But yeah, so my first major announcement is the Millionaire Barber will go live January the 2nd. Please go check this out, man. This is
Bro,
I've been working on this for about a year and a half. Me and I was gonna say his name, but he told me not to say nothing. He didn't want no love. So another big barber in this industry, man. I met him about 2 years ago, and we were just talking and just between emails and talking on text messages, man. He was like, "Listen, I need to talk to you." So we FaceTime a couple times, and he told me he had an idea, and he sent me kind of a rough draft of what it was, and then us two brainstorming together, we put it together. So this is just really a playbook on how to monetize the money you make from behind the chair and turn that into real wealth, like generational wealth. You know what I
and for
mean?
people
Oh
So
that
wow.
don't know what you're talking about, though, this is a book that you're putting out.
yes, sir. It's an ebook that I'm putting out right now. Uh, it may go to print. We may print it so that you can have a physical copy of it. But we want to kind of see how the numbers do with the ebook first, and if
Smart,
it calls,
smart.
yeah, if it calls for print, we will print it. But yeah, it's just a play by play, and this is standardized. Taking a barber charging $45 a cut, doing with 100 customers, 100 clients, 50 cuts a week. That's $100,000 a year, and we break that down into how you can use that money to save, to invest, and to pay your taxes, and to also, like I said, build generational wealth. And this is a game changer, man. There's no book. There's some books out there like it, but not like this, man. So, I had the pleasure of sending you two guys a copy so you can look over it. You know what I mean? What y'all think? Was it legit or was it?
Yeah, it I liked it. The funny thing is Lon, the past couple of classes that we taught, he had incorporated that stuff. So when I saw it in the book, I'm like, dang, that's
Yeah,
exactly the kind of stuff Lon's talking about. So it's good to know that that is all true. That's something that's out there that if people take advantage of, it's not like these are not fake numbers. This is real
yeah,
deal. You
this is
guys
real
can
deal.
definitely turn yourself into, like Lon say, barber investors. Make that
Yep,
money work for you instead of
yep.
just throwing it and hiding it under the mattress. So,
Yep, and you
And
can
then
take that money. Go ahead.
my take on it is it's necessary from so many different avenues. Um, it there's so many barbers, man. It's so many barbers,
Yeah,
and you're gonna get some that want to see it on print. You're gonna get some that need to see it on hear it, audibly. You're gonna get some that need to see it in the digital format. Then you get some that need to hear it on the stage. And
right.
for me, being a realtor, my brand is the Barber Broker, and
Okay.
one thing that I run into a lot when it comes to real estate with barbers is they'll make money, but it's kind of hard to make them exist on paper. And
Hmm.
so I was like, well, instead of just saying, hey, man, get into this, get into that, I was like, man, T, when we do our next presentation, how would you feel if I just threw a little segment in there and I kind of do a crash course? And when you sent what you sent, before I even took a real deep dive into it, Tamel said, man, this sounds like what you were saying on stage. And we just did it in Tennessee, just did it at
Okay.
another spot. And I was like, man, I'm excited. So my answer to your question is, how did I feel about it? I felt excited because I feel like, okay, this is 100 people I'm talking in front of, but there's thousands of us. So I'm
Yeah.
like, Jay figuring out another way. And to me, I feel like when we're all doing stuff like this, it improves the industry. And when you
Right.
improve the industry, it improves all of us because we all part of this industry. So I
Hundred
just thought
percent.
it was fire, man. I wanted to give
Hundred
you my
percent.
full perspective on it.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And like you said, we need it, man. As barbers, no one, or a lot of us, no one tells us, we just see, cash in our pocket. You know what I mean? And so no one tells us how we can take that money and turn it into a real estate portfolio, a stock portfolio, a whatever. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
yes, and you got me thinking too. What you're doing, I just did it, but what you're doing, you're putting it in a format to where I'm like, wait a minute. The whole goal was to, after I did it, I was like, okay, this was good. We got good feedback. I was
I
thinking,
can't hear you.
you can't hear nothing.
Can't hear you.
Hold on.
Hold on. Maybe it was me.
Can y'all hear me in the comments? Let me know if anybody else could hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody give me a little test. Okay.
Can't hear.
I'm gonna come back. What about now? Okay, Ray said he could hear me. Ray, you can? Nick Ross said they can. Oh, that's weird. Everybody's saying they can hear both.
Can you hear
of
me?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't.
Sorry, y'all. We're going through technical stuff. But we
Hold
don't
on.
give up. Let's see if he can reset his audio. Do y'all see Tamel anymore? I don't see Tamel.
Can you hear me?
But we don't give up. Let's see if he can reset his audio.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me? Do y'all see Tamel anymore? I don't see Tamel.
Yeah, I don't see Tamil.
But you can hear me now.
Reset his audio.
I can hear you on my computer, but I can't hear you on your.
It's like a
You need me to
delay.
back out and come back in?
Let's try that real quick. Let's try that. Let's try that. And then, y'all, I appreciate y'all. We're getting ready to close out, and this has been super powerful. Jay's a gem. Like, some of the stuff y'all see us doing online on the screen, it got so much more depth behind the scenes, man. Like he said, he could text us. It's so many things he done reached out to us for, and there's so many things we done reached out to him for. And that's what's really dope about what we do. It's way more than what's seen on this screen. But this upcoming year, y'all gonna see we got some things coming, man. We got some transitions happening that's gonna take these relationships and it's gonna maximize them out on a whole another level, man. Nick Roski. Oh, let me say this. It's your first time watching. I just want you to know that we are so grateful for you tuning in. Where are you from? We get people that, come in here regularly. We get some that they pass through. This is their first time. Some people only got 15 minutes for us. They pop in weekly. Whatever time you got, we're grateful for it. But tell us where you from. Nick Roski said this is the first time in Buffalo. Hey,
Buffalo. Oh man, you talking about gold?
The cut key guy. Cut key. Hey,
you talking about gold?
What you doing is fire. Okay, so Nick Roski is the one doing the package. So we.
Nick.
Yeah.
What up, my guy?
Yeah. What I was saying real quick before we wrap up, man, is I love how we just keep going, and I appreciate you doing what you did. We never gonna just stop. But with what I'm adding to me and Tamel's presentation, we've been realizing people don't know that we do that. We've been doing this for years. We tour schools when we have a show coming up, and instead of just going to the school and saying, hey, we got a show, y'all should come out, we literally go and give value. So our giving value is usually something based on how to improve their business. And a lot of times it'll be we have a program we do called Definition of a Barber, which transition to Definition of a Hair Professional. And it's business etiquette, customer service, marketing, whatever we can give them. And we tell them how we used to mess up in this industry and how they can be ahead if they take it more serious as early on. So then I added that financial piece in because I felt like, man, I'm learning so much stuff. And I feel like I'm leaving them short. You're just giving them the words, but not the meat behind it. And so when I listen to what you're doing with your book, I'm like, wait a minute, man. That goes along with what we doing.
What
like
you saying,
we need
yeah.
to, it just like you have an ad for the podcast here, and we have, we need to have something to where when we go to the schools, we're like, hey, and y'all want to dive deeper into this because I can't give it to them in 15 minutes, and
Right.
I don't want to give them more than 15 minutes because it'd be overwhelming for some of them. And it's throwing numbers at them quick. And I do the
Right.
whole breakdown. Like, you need this many clients. This how many you need to do a month. This how many you need to do a week. This how many you need to do a day. And then it shows you that, it ain't as hard as I was picturing in my
Yep,
mind.
it's not. It's not.
Or it shows them, I didn't even have a number I was chasing. I just said I want to cut more heads. I'm like, but how many do you need to cut?
Yes.
Right.
And then what
right.
do you do? And I make them calculate out their bills. Like, what is your overhead per month? You know what I mean? Your taxes. 20 to 30% for that. So anyhow, you have it on paper, my dude, and I'm just like, we gotta, this 2026, Jay, we gotta take that and we gotta make that an essential piece of what we already do in the schools.
Yeah. And what's good about the Millionaire Barber is at the end of every chapter is a printable worksheet that you can just kind of copy through as you're going to kind of track what you're doing, and you can come back to that worksheet and see what you're doing. Yeah, it's dope. Man.
Barbers
It's dope.
need that because it's too much in the head, and now you made it visual. That's I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I am proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
love
Hey,
it.
one more quick announcement, man. So on top of the ebook, man, we have just got accredited to start pitching to barber schools the Barbers Illustrated curriculum. So now we have a Barbers Illustrated education system. So the Barbers Illustrated education system is just a full curriculum of 30 chapters starts from the history of barbering, goes all the way down to prepping you for your final board, your state board. We're state accredited across all 50 states. Just got that email like 4 days ago. We got that going on. And then we also, what we do that's a little different is on top of teaching in our curriculum, we also have some financial stuff that you can learn that the instructors can teach, in the schools as well. And this comes with the full curriculum, all 30 chapters. It comes with all 30 standardized tests. It comes with all 30 instructor answer keys. It comes with everything, man. So that'll be available starting hopefully in February. But we're going to start pitching the schools now who want to jump in and jump on that train for the Barbers Illustrated education system.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
Appreciate
indeed.
it.
I heard that we were sponsoring something in the magazine with the students.
Yes, you are. You guys are sponsoring starting in my next issue in January. It's kicking off 2026. We're going to also be having the Rep Your School feature inside of every issue of Barbers Illustrated magazine.
Let's
brought to you
go.
by none other than United Barbers Club. You know what I mean? So
that's hard, boy.
we partner with these guys
hard.
to showcase these schools because the schools are putting out our future, man, for this industry. So we got to showcase them, and it feels good to be able to, help put some guys on the map, from the barber schools and these barber schools who are doing an amazing job all around the country, man, to be able to showcase them. So I haven't really figured out if we're going to be able to do a full feature or maybe like 1 or 2 pages, but whatever we do, we're going to make it dope.
That's dope.
That's fire, man.
And before I go, hey, Miss Joanna, I seen you in the comments. I got you. I'm gonna get with you. We gonna do the Freedom Braiders feature. I swear to you. I swear to God. I saw you in the feed. We gonna do that. I will be in touch. I just got a lot of stuff going on right now, but I promise you, 2026, I will get the Freedom Braiders on the cover of Barbers Illustrated magazine.
Hey, mark our words. That's gonna be a monumental issue right there. Them.
Yeah, I've heard I heard they doing crazy stuff out there.
They on crazy times 9, 10. That's our family right there.
Yeah,
they show us a lot of love. We show them a lot of love, man. But that cover, that issue is gonna be fire.
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be nice, and she sounds like an amazing lady. We had a brief, conversation. Sounds like an amazing lady. I believe it's her and her
Oh,
daughter.
you ain't even talk. You ain't even talked to her. Oh, wait.
No, I talked to her for a brief second. For a brief sec, we had
Oh,
a quick
boy.
conversation on Instagram, and through the messages, and she
Bruh.
gave me some information on the school that I think it was the. She gave me information on the school. Oh, matter of fact, it was the girl that's going to be Styles by Jazz. She's going to be.
Okay.
She won the whatever. Didn't they have
The
Yeah,
Grinch.
she
The
won it.
Grinch.
Yeah, nah, she won.
just a
I
couple
think she
months
won
ago?
it, and yeah,
Oh,
in
he
Vegas.
talking about. Yeah.
I think it was that one, but she been winning. She's hard.
been winning.
She
Okay,
is
yeah, and
Yeah,
she
hard.
dope.
and
She
and
dope.
Tati is
She's
the daughter. You were
hard.
mentioning that earlier. Tati is the daughter, and that's her
Okay, yeah.
partner. And I'm gonna just leave it like this. I can't wait to hear you. I can't wait to hear how you feel after you talk to them, because you know how you said you love stories.
Yeah.
This story, we're still learning the story, and we know a lot of the story, but there's always more. That you're gonna find out why they're so passionate about helping people out of prison. I
Okay.
mean, they didn't help people in prison to where we didn't met them after their release, and they dealt with them in there, and we're at the battles with them. It's just another
Right.
level, man. I promise you have had no story like this right here. It's crazy.
Oh man, I can't wait, man. Like I said, the little brief conversation I had with her, she was so polite, so warming, man, and she just kind of told me that she appreciated me even doing the little bit that I've already done, and I just told her I'd love to hear her story, and she was like, "That's fine, let's do it," but we just haven't got a chance to caught up, and I saw her in the feed, and I just didn't want her to think I forgot about her. I promise I didn't forget about you. I got you written down. I swear.
All good. All
We
good.
gonna
Let
get
her
it
know
done.
that.
Rick,
All
you
right.
too,
All right,
man.
man.
February, baby. February.
Rick.
Rick the Barber. That guy Rick gonna be on the cover. Barbers Illustrated. That's my
Yes,
guy.
indeed.
Ooh, Ricky
Hey
Rick.
guys.
Yeah,
Hey, this has been
yeah.
this has been nice, bro.
It's gonna be
I
This has
nice,
love it. I
been
man.
have
really
fun.
nice.
I knew this was
We
gonna
got the
be
Barber
fun.
doll January. Barber doll. She'll be next month. Hey,
Stop.
the
Stop.
lineup is crazy, bro. The lineup is crazy.
You know
The
that's one of
lineup
our
is crazy.
favorites. You know
I
that's one of our
know, I
favorites,
know.
right?
We had a good
Hey,
conversation in Dallas, and then I talked to her early this month. We talked for about an hour on the phone. She's so excited, so
oh,
ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And
that's
hey, you guys are the ones who put that in motion. So thank you.
I'm.
bruh.
That's one that I'm proud to. We don't do nothing like you. We don't do nothing for no credit. It just feels good to do something with these resources, right? Something
Right.
positive with them. But there's certain ones like to hear Rick is on the cover. Oh, that feels
Yeah,
like.
Rick on the cover, February.
And then to hear Brandy is on there, that does
Yeah.
feel good to hear you say, "Hey, that's because of y'all, man. We love that girl to death, man. We love Rick to death." So those are two
Yeah.
right there that, yeah, it's we
Listen,
take the credit.
I got the whole Booksy lineup. Everybody y'all introduced me to in
Yeah.
Dallas, all of them is on the cover.
Oh,
Only
Mr.
person
Mr.
I
Official
Ooh,
too, Mr.
Mr.
Official too.
Official, I didn't talk to
you
him.
you got
Everybody,
the
bro.
Blender King, the Blend King, Carlos.
Everybody.
Oh,
Ivan
Bruh.
oh,
Zook. I got Ivan Zook coming this year.
Oh,
no, you
you
done
killing
filled
it.
up your
Man,
whole
You
damn
killing
year.
it.
I
You
just
killing it.
I
You
just
killing
I
it.
just need the founders of Booksy. That's all I'm waiting on. If they want to do it,
You
I
need
need
Steph
them.
Fun.
Oh,
I
let's
need them.
work on that.
You
Let's
need
work on
Steph
that.
Fun.
Please do. Please.
Let's work on
All
that.
right.
Please.
That'll be fire. If we could
I
pull
need
that
them on the
together, that'll
cover.
be fire.
I need them on the cover.
Oh man, I'm so excited, man.
It's
All
gonna be
right, man,
dope,
we
man.
gotta get out of here,
Yeah.
y'all. Look, if y'all wasn't inspired, then you got bigger problems, man. You
Right?
got bigger problems, cause this man, we ain't. You know what I wanted to ask you, and this is why I'm so glad this is gonna keep continuing. I want to ask you, and I'm gonna remember this on the next one. Your question. You say why barbering? I wanna start off our next one with that one. We don't have time today, but I want people to understand who may not have caught your story in the past with us, where you came from, what you came through, and why it's so impactful that you're doing this. And your story is inspiring, man. So if y'all wasn't inspired by this today, y'all crazy. But you better get up there and subscribe to Barbers Illustrated magazine. Follow
Please.
all social media platforms. Follow Barbers Illustrated magazine.
Please.
There's so much to come, man. Yes, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share the United Barbers Club TV, y'all. To help us keep this growing, tell people. Let them know this is where you be hanging out on Tuesdays,
Yes,
man,
sir.
because we got a lot more stuff coming, and we're here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
Happy holidays.
I got to tell them something real quick.
Tell them, T. Tell them.
Next Tuesday is our last Tuesday of the year. It's a special,
Okay.
very special,
Tuning in.
Yes.
live. We
Tuning
might have
in.
some pop-ins in there, some special guests in there. We're going to
That's
talk
dope.
about the year. So tap in
dope.
and let's have some fun. It's going to
Look
be
what
a
Rick
great
just hit us
show.
with. We didn't do the fourth Mount Rushmore.
Oh, number 4. I thought about it, but I was talking about the programs and
Thank you, Rick.
everything, all that. But to me, we were talking about the young man in Wales, man. That'll probably be my number 4 because he came up from cutting hair, and he actually found his I want to say his grandfather or great grandfather, somebody was a barber, and he found their clippers, and he didn't know what they were. He just thought they were some kind of machine, and then he researched what they were, and he started cutting, and now he's barber of the year.
That's fire, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Next time we're gonna have to get his name too, so we can give him props, man.
Yes, indeed.
I will.
Hey,
I will.
man.
Yes, indeed.
Jay, happy holidays, man. Hey, can
Thank you.
you do us a favor, man?
Yes, sir.
Can you get ready to F up 2026 with us, boy?
Oh man, what? This is about to be crazy.
Fool, we got 2026 on the stove.
Crazy, man. It's about to be
2026
crazy.
on
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Hey, and I got to get to CT Expo this year, man. Rick made me feel bad because I ain't never been,
Bruh.
so I got to get there this year.
Ooh.
So I'm there
We're gonna
this
have
year.
fun out there. We're gonna rock with you out there, y'all. Thank
Oh,
y'all
for
so
sure.
much in the clubhouse. Everybody, Rick, all y'all babies, everybody who always bring life to the clubhouse. Thank y'all, man. Happy holidays. Be safe and tune in
Yes,
with us
sir.
next Tuesday, y'all. We can't wait to see
Thank
you.
you,
Much
man.
love.
Lonnie Tamel, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Love you,
Man,
fam,
we
bam.
love you, boy. We appreciate you.
I need all the wins.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits. Yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets.